Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Queen Temi here. I'm not exactly sure what to call my video yet, but I think I want to title it maybe something that some beauty bloggers don't tell you about the Fenty foundation, or something. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. I got the products from Sephora. They retail about, I got the primer and the foundation about, I think, $34 each. I don't remember. But I was gonna do like a first impressions yesterday, but I lost a lot of my video clips, so I thought maybe I'd just do something that do a video showing you guys how to use the products based on the things that I learned yesterday, because some of it was a fail. Like, some of the things that I got out of it was like you know, I tried doing some of the normal things that I normally do with the foundation on, but then like it just did not turn out. It didn't turn out like too well. So let me just make a video displaying for you guys how to properly use this foundation, and my thoughts about the foundation. Okay, because I ain't getting paid for this, unlike some people. So let's get into this video. First, the primer is a little bit, I'm put a little bit much, but I don't normally use my hands when I use primer, because I heard like it does the opposite effect when you use your hands to put primer on. So I just use a brush, but this brush is not the brush I should be using. What the primer feels like a lotion. Like the primer feels a lot like lotion. You don't need that much. Like, I don't know, I've put a little bit more than I need, but you don't need that much. The primer on my skin, you could see like the little effects that it does, like reduce pores, and it does that initially. Like initially it reduces your pores just a little bit, but after you wear it for a few hours, after you wear like the whole makeup for a few hours, your pores will start showing. Next, I'm doing what I normally do, and I'm just gonna set the primer like I normally do. So one thing also about the primer, as I said, it feels like lotion. Like, it's not like sticky like the Becca primer and other primers, but I personally like sticky primers. So if you're like me, I don't know if this primer will be for you, but the primer is pretty good. It is. I'm going to start applying the foundation. You guys should know that the foundation oxidizes. So the foundation oxidizes, and I kind of knew this going into it. I tried to get a foundation lighter before I ran out of foundation, and I found my shade, and I was going to get it. I got my shade, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back and get like one that's a shade lighter. Please, even if you look crazy, just go a shade lighter so you don't look crazy, so you don't look like I did yesterday. I'm gonna put some foundation on my brush. This foundation dries really quickly. When you're working on this foundation, I would recommend do one side at a time. Don't go for your whole face, and quickly blend it out. Like, the foundation dries so quickly. Foundation is very, very liquidy, so it could get a bit runny. Be well aware that it's a very, very liquidy foundation. Oh, and my shade, the shade that I got is 420. So I don't know how I feel about this foundation drying really quickly, because then it makes it like hard to blend, or like I don't know, it dries really quickly. That's the only, like, it dries really quickly. I guess maybe that's what the sponge is for. So I guess the sponge will, maybe it's gonna help, like the sponge that comes with the product, maybe it's gonna help in the blending. But even still, with my beauty blender, you guys, you see how flawless it is. Like, let me even zoom. Like, look at it. I forgot to do this, but now I will. One thing that I do know about concealer, about this foundation, because it dries so quickly, your concealer will dry really quickly too. So when you use concealer, you do not want to like keep it on for a long time. Like I know some people like I do too, like to keep the concealer on for a long time, like a little bit longer, so it dries and becomes thicker and gives you a more full coverage look. Don't do it with this one because I tried it and it didn't work out because I got creasing early. It was hard to blend. It was just So I forgot to do this before I put my foundation on, but it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna put a eye shadow primer before I put concealer, because the way I was just creasing yesterday and my concealer was just a no-no, like no. So for concealer, I'm using my handy dandy LA Girl Pro concealer. I'm gonna quickly just work on my under eye and my nose before I go to the top, so I have time to blend, because I don't want this thing to dry. So I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer as well. So one other thing you need to know, even though I look crazy right now, one thing you need to know about this foundation, once you put it on, you don't really feel like you need powder, like because of how it feels. Like I usually like to set my concealer with just powder, with face powder before I put setting powder or translucent powder. So for my powder, I'm using L'Oreal True Match. With this foundation, you don't really want to bake for like a long period of time. If you do bake, but I'm not going to, because I noticed that since like it has like a powder finish, like your stuff will get dry. Like if you bake for a long period of time, you may start to crease. Oh, and I'm mixing my Sacha Buttercup and my Ben Nye setting powder, translucent powder in Topaz. Okay guys, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a finishing look. Take these tips, apply them. Maybe what happened to me did not happen to you when you use this foundation. We all have different skins. We have different skin tones, different skin type. I like the foundation a lot. I definitely would recommend it. Gives you like a really flawless look, but there are some things that you do need to know about this foundation when using it, so that you don't walk around looking casted and yeah. So if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Don't forget to check out all my other videos and follow me on all my social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.